Hello everyone, welcome back to another Watchin. Today we are going to take a look at the 12 watches I received for my regular watchgang subscription for the whole year. If you guys remember, I did sign up for a full year and this is what I got. Before we get to that, we'll do a quick wrist check. See, I'm wearing one of my Pure Dial Square Legacies. A quick recap on the watchgang regular subscription. If you go month to month, it's going to be $29.99 a month plus shipping and handling. If you do a 3-month prepay, you're going to be $85.99 for 3 months, or about $28.67 plus shipping and handling each watch. 6-month prepay is going to be $162.99, or about $27.17 plus shipping and handling for each watch. Now, I did a 12-month prepay, which is normally $299 or about $25 plus shipping and handling for each watch. Now, when I signed up, there was a promo code to get a free month, and it brought the prices down of the watches even further. I believe I paid about $23 per watch plus shipping and handling. Now, the reason why I'm not including the shipping and handling in the price of each watch is it can vary depending on your location. Blow through the watches, kind of give you just a basic overlook on them, and if you want to go deeper, you can check out the original box openings or the follow-up reviews on each individual watch. Enough of that, let's take a look at the first watch I received. So this is the watch I received for January. Now this is the Omax AC01. Has a 39mm case. It's about 48mm lug to lug. Mineral crystal. It is Japanese quartz, and it has a synthetic leather band, which is a little weird. Now if you go, the retail I found on this one was about $55 retail. So this one was a little disappointing because I did find it out on the open market for about $23, which is actually what I paid for it with my discounts. Now this was one of the early watches, and I think some of the watches get better, and even some of the current months I've seen go out for the regular subscription, I think the watches are a little bit better. But it's definitely hit or miss. These are fashion watches. All of them are quartz. Some are nicer than others, but we'll keep on running down the line. Alright, so for February, I received this Men of Style. This one is the Sao Paulo SP107. It is a rubber-coated stainless steel case. It's about 45mm, and actually the rubber coating is kind of cool on it. It obviously is on a NATO strap. This one has a quartz Hattori VX9J movement, which is not one that I am super familiar with, but I haven't had any issues with it either. So retail on this one was $125. The cheapest I found it online was $69.99. Moving on down the line to March. March was the Wohler Ajax. Now this one is a 44mm case with ion plated base metal and a stainless case back, which is kind of interesting. So I'm not sure what metal they used, but it doesn't sound like the whole case is stainless on this one. Mineral crystal, Japanese quartz, Miyota 2353 LS movement. Overall, not a bad looking watch. If you're into black and orange, kind of hard to pair with clothing. This one, it looked like I didn't find the true retail on this one anymore because it's a discontinued watch at this point. A lot of places had it for $99 and $84.99 depending on where you look. The cheapest I found this one was actually eBay for $50. Alright, we're going to move on to the Eberly Dormer. Now if you guys remember, this one came on this bracelet, which is a rolled link L bracket bracelet, and you can hear how super cheap that sounds. So I pulled the bracelet, did some playing around, actually threw it on a Straps Co. vintage red leather with black hardware, and made the watch a little wearable. I did like the different textures in the dial on this one. Here again, it's this is the Dormer 15171. It's a 43 millimeter stainless steel case, mineral crystal. This one has the Miyota 2115 LS movement in it. A lot of the places that had this one originally had it at about $79.99 with that cheap bracelet on it. But at some point it was on either Groupon, one of those kind of closeout places, and the cheapest I found it was $28.49 on that one, guys. Next up was probably one of the better watches. A lot of people really liked this watch, and a lot of people bought the different colors on this one. This is the 32 degrees black tip. This one is all stainless steel. Actually has a very nice bracelet on it with solid links. Does have rotating bezel, magnification on the date. Now this one also is mineral crystal. The good thing about this one is it actually does have a Swiss Ronda 515 quartz movement. This was one of the better ones on the regular tier for sure, guys. And that was May's, the watch for May. We are moving on to June. So June's watch was the Accent Career. Now I do kind of like the dial. It reminds me of drywall on this one. This is a very thin, very comfortable watch on a genuine leather strap. The leather feels really thin with a lot of padding in it, honestly. Definitely not a super high dollar watch by any means. Now this one, 40 millimeter stainless steel case, acrylic crystal, and a Japanese quartz movement. I couldn't find the exact movement on this one, and I wasn't gonna pull the case back. So, and everywhere I found this one was right in the $50 range, guys. Now we're going to move on to August. Now August was a tough month for a lot of people, I believe. Almost everyone got this Simplify. This Simplify probably has the thinnest crystal of any watch I own. It's not particularly a bad looking watch. It's simple, plain, crazy lightweight. As you can see, this is on another Straps Co. strap, and we will take a look at what it actually came on. Now the Simplify is a 39 millimeter stainless case, mineral crystal, Japanese quartz movement. I am unsure on the movement on this one, guys. This one did come with, I mean, if it's leather, I don't know what it is. This was the strap it came on. But it did come with an additional bracelet and a tool, a spring bar tool, so you could swap it out. This is another one of those super cheap L-Link bracelets. This actually isn't as bad as the Eberly bracelet, but it's not super awesome either, guys. So that one, the retail on this one, if it came with the bracelet, this is the Simplify 2801, retail on this package was $250. If anyone paid that, I'm sure they were extremely unhappy. Now, I have found it, with the bracelet, it was in the $75 to $80 price range. So that was the Simplify, definitely not one of my favorites. Next up was August. I think I said the Simplify was August, that was actually July, sorry guys. The Pure Dial Square Legacy is what I got in August, and as you see, I actually got another one. These are ones I actually really like. I think the domed crystal is super cool. The square case is pretty unique. The green face on this one, the color is awesome. It's It's on a dark brown leather strap. Now the Pure Dial Square Legacy is 42mm stainless case, sapphire coated crystal. It has a Japanese Miyota 2315 quartz movement. Retail on these was $250. I found them in the $125 range, but when these were launched on Kickstarter, you could have got one for $69.99. Next up was September. This was another bummer for me, guys. This was the Pulsar. Now the cool thing about this watch was it does have the solar movement, just not big on the two-tone, not big on the rolled links on the bracelet, and the case design made it so you couldn't really swap out that bracelet. So this one was kind of a downer for me. Some people got other Pulsar color combos that were not nearly as bad that I totally would have worn. So this one's obviously a stainless steel case, mineral crystal. This has, I believe, a Chinese AS32 solar movement. Retail on this one, guys, was $99, and I did find it for around $50 at the time. Now we've got October. October was the Argenti, which I actually like the look of the green on this one. I think this was one of the nicer regular tier watches again. This one is a 43mm stainless case, mineral crystal. But this one, if you hear it, it actually sounds like a pretty good thick mineral crystal. This one has the Japanese Miyota JS50 quartz movement in this one. And it seemed like everywhere I found this one, it was about $63.99 on that one. Moving on to November. November was the Onus Mecha. Now I actually really like the design of this. I like the blue and the dial, the orange accents. I was super bummed out that there is no lume on that dial or those numbers. But overall, another one of the better looking watches on the regular tier. Decent solid link bracelet. This one, I think I had to remove 5 links out of this one to fit my wrist. So if you had bigger wrists, this probably was a good one for you guys. This one is a 45mm stainless case, mineral crystal, and it has the Seiko DH64 quartz movement. Retail on this one, I believe, was $149. I found them as cheap as $40 on eBay. So that's kind of gives you an idea where the price value is on that one. Still not a bad looking one. And then we come to my final watch. This was my December watch. It is the William Gregor. Now this watch just has a serial number, which is the BWG 30061-218. Now guys, I actually really like this one. I like the uniqueness of the felt covered leather, genuine leather band. It's a mineral crystal. It is a pretty thick crystal. Has some nice texture details in the dial. This one is running the Japanese Seiko PC33A quartz movement. I only found them in the UK when I was looking them up. The retail on it was 199 euros, which puts it at about $238 US. Which the crazy thing was, everywhere I saw them in the UK, that was the going rate on this one. Now I have seen some of these pop up on eBay for about $50. So sorry guys, I tried to rush through them. Like I said, if you want any more info on what I actually got, check out the box openings or the follow-up videos on these. Now I totaled up the cheapest I found these watches for if you were to buy them all individually online. And it would have cost you $640 to buy all of these at the cheapest prices I found them. Would I pay $640 for these guys? No. Some of them I definitely like quite a bit better than others. Some of them get wrist time, some don't. I would say for me, the 32 degrees, the Pure Dial, the Argenti, the Onus, and the William Gregor are probably the nicest out of the watches I received. They have good weight to them. They feel like nicer watches. The crystals feel thicker than pretty much all these other watches. The Mena style is kind of cool for what it is. They're all inexpensive fashion watches, but for the $275 I paid before shipping and handling, I don't feel bad about what I got at all. I got to make a bunch of videos for you guys, and actually a lot of people have asked me if I'm going to continue my regular tier subscription, which I have not renewed. So after seeing these guys the full 12 months, granted I'm gonna pass some of these on and move, sell them off or do whatever, trade them off. Do you guys want me to sign up for another 12 just so you can see what I get? Let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, thanks for watching.